Welcome back to File Under Fire, a wrestling review podcast. My name is Brady. I am your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom.
What's up? I just realized I can't even think of anything funny, bro. Fuck.
Don't need to
Shut it
think
all
of
down.
anything.
Shut the podcast down.
Just give up.
Restart it.
Restart.
And Obby.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
uh,
Hi, guys.
yeah, I don't know. We're back, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
This
guys,
is
we're
the
we're
start
Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. That means you'll hear this tomorrow, hopefully. I hope. Don't you guys love that? Aren't you guys ready?
Yes, I love Sunday.
Um, no theme this week. No nothing fancy. This is Ob's podcast 2 of 2 for today, which means I hope he still has
I've
energy.
become the podcast man. I'm with it. I'm here.
Let's get just straight into it. The first match of the week is Obby's match, and it's a heater. It is Emi Sakura and Kari Yoneyama versus Arisa Nakajima and Command Bolshoi from JWP 8/19/2012.
This is a
The
Dom
last
week.
good year.
This
Yeah,
is
this is a Dom. This is a Dom week minus Brady's shitty butt ass match. Let's get to that. This is an awesome match. This is this is a really awesome match. This is a really awesome. I like this match a lot.
I thought about you when I picked it
glad-
because it's got one of your people in it.
Yeah, I can't.
Not an
Bolshoi.
Italian. Command Bolshoi.
No, yeah. Command
Yeah.
Bolshoi is the head of the family.
She might be Italian.
I can see
Who
that.
knows what's going on?
I
over
mean,
there.
hey, you never know. Yeah, she's got a mask on. Dude, this I didn't know what to expect. I think I've maybe watched like one.
when you're watching a match with a clown, bro.
I think I've maybe watched one Command Bolshoi match, but I don't know if I've ever watched any of the other three wrestle in like this time period.
Arisa Nakajima, awesome.
And super over. They were loving her ass.
And she is killing everyone. Like,
yeah, it's funny. Like the Emi Sakura stuff you've seen is that like AEW?
yeah,
mostly?
yeah,
And
AEW, and then like she did some deadlock stuff.
Oh, that's right. And then Yoneyama is basically a comedy wrestler now. I mean, she's always incorporated that. I might be totally wrong on that because isn't she in Stardom?
I
So
don't
I have
know,
no
brother.
idea what she's doing nowadays.
I'm not watching.
She's a super demon from hell. And then Nakajima is like one of the meanest strikers.
Yeah, her first strike was
ever.
a big boot to the back of the head, and I was like, "That's tough." I like that.
And it's interesting
like-
too because you watch this. If you're not familiar with these people, you might think like Yoneyama because they're genies and they're smaller than Arisa. But it's really kind of the other way around. Like Command Bolshoi had won a bunch of titles, but Arisa Nakajima had only had like the junior title, which means like, under 4 years of experience, not weight class. So this is kind of her big moment, and the crowd is super with her. And yeah, Emi Sakura and Yoneyama were well established.
Yeah, they seem like they have great chemistry too with each other. Like they know
it was really
what
mean.
they are. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they were an established tag team. They've won these belts before, and they've been around for a long time. And they'd been, I think this is right after Yoneyama, like she fake out retired. She like announced at her retirement show, like
Mark Henry retired.
Yeah, but she did it for a shoot, and everybody was like really mad at her, and they had to like refund all the tickets and like.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
refund every ticket. Fuck it.
Yeah, So she ended up leaving, and I think this is right when Sakura has founded Gato Move. Like she's just left Ice Ribbon, so they did a thing in JWP where like they had a match and the loser had to join the winner's promotion. And so they were out of Gato Move at this point when they won these belts. And I think they took them from Command Bolshoi and somebody that was not Arisa
Arisa.
Nakajima, but yeah. They were
Yeah.
definitely in sync in terms of like they're pretty well, like they can do the funny stuff and silly stuff, and they can also kill you and go like 300 miles an hour.
Which they do simultaneously somehow. I mean, get Nakajima, yeah, like you said, Dom, like Nakajima comes in and just takes both of their heads off with a kick. And then from there it is like all like we're on. Like I think I wrote the word fuck in the like in my notes for this match more than I've ever wrote it ever before, and that's saying
Yeah.
something. Cause it was just like
It's a match where everything's right on the button. Right on
yeah.
the button.
And like even the like stuff that maybe isn't like super stiff is still like mean. Like
Yeah, it's very
the
angry.
like Nakajima like going up and just like slapping I think is she slapping Sakura? Like
Oh yeah,
where
she grabs her by the
she's
She's
like
hair.
standing on her hands and she's trying to do like the genie thing, and
yeah.
she just yanks her hands out and stands up and just starts slapping the shit out of her.
I wrote she's pimp slapping her.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that to me is the kick is a tone setter, but that's a tone for not gonna fuck around with all that stuff.
Yeah,
We're
and
just
then
gonna
the
Right,
fight
yeah.
for our lives.
Wrenching
and
her
then you
hair
get the
back.
like
Pop, pop, pop.
headbutt. This is a fairly short match too. Like bell to bell is probably like maybe 12 or
Something
so,
like that.
and I mean they don't waste any time. Like you never feel like it's slowing down for sure. Uh, I watched in the order I watched them. I watched this last, so I just watched Roderick Strong do a shit immediately come into this match, and it's backbreaker, backbreaker, and I'm like, all right, well,
Emmy was doing those arm trap backbreakers where she was like
yeah,
starting like a tiger and then just and everything for some reason they decided like everything they did they had to do it at least twice. So if they did like a murder move, they
yeah,
would immediately have to do it again.
again.
Yeah. They
Uh,
both get their licks in.
at one point, Nakajima and Sakura were just like right, like going off on each other, and then Command Bolshoi runs in the ring, and I literally typed GTFO Bolshoi because I'm like, man, they're being cool. Why'd you have to come in here?
Yeah, but she's awesome too. And like until the end stretch, I think like the hottest part of the match is when she and Emi Sakura are like shredding around on the mat. That's when the
Hmm.
crowd like really kind of picks up, which is crazy because they've been doing all this wild shit and then they get in there and start wrestling. But Bolshoi is fucking evil in this too. She's got a double stomp in particular. That's
Yeah,
Oh
I was gonna.
yeah.
That was
hits
like
her
the
pant
next thing I took
special.
notes on was her like her stomping her, and I'm like, damn, that was fucking good.
I
Um,
think right before that is when Arisa Nakajima did like a backwards roll into a crossface
I think so.
Excellent
that I
Yeah,
have.
roll.
Oh my god. That's the other thing about this is they're also doing the Joshi thing where they're just like making up moves, like
yeah,
at
like
full
just
speed.
figuring things out as they go and then making it look like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Um, Yoniyama hits like she hits one knee and then starts
Oh yeah, all the knees are
kneeing.
crazy, and yeah, Bolshoi gets kneed in the face like 7 times in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, she comes in on a hot tag and she's like tearing it up, and then Kaori runs in and knees her in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And then she picks her up and starts kneeing her in the front of the head.
That's
Yeah,
fucking ass.
just starts just teeing off on her.
I really
And
like that Bolshoi is like comparatively a tiny little thing, but she is still the one. She like slaps like a motherfucker with her little like dives and rolls and like she's like a Tekken character again. She's like, oh, you did the
Yeah.
button combination, so you do a roll into a fucking uppercut. Like, goddamn,
Back fist, palm
two
thrust.
bro,
on
back
on
fist.
two on fighting game comments. um Something I kind of love too is like Yoniyama lets Bolshoi go towards the corner, like she can get the tag and then grabs her and like Germans her out of it.
Yeah, she cuts off a hot tag with a German. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, she gets like knee head and shit. Like she just gets fucked up. Everyone gets fucked up and gets their licks in this match, which that's always fun. That's the best kind of match.
Then Yoniyama and Emi are gonna go for like some kind of tag moves, like get up to the top rope, and I think it's Bolshoi like hits or no Bolshoi moves, I think, or maybe it's Nakajima that moves, but one of them moves and then they grab whoever is left on the top rope. I also can't remember, but they like pull down from the top rope into a German and then hit the most beautiful looking German suplexes repeatedly. Like
It's
just
it's Arisa on Yoniyama. And
dude,
I know
it
people on
kills
Twitter who would
her.
be very mad about this because she hits like 6 Germans in a row.
And like
Like,
never
yeah,
releases. And they're just
Yeah.
like they are perfect form fucking Germans. Like could have bridged out on every single one of these. It just every single one looked so good.
Arisa Nakajima, bright pink ass, cute outfit, straight up killer, meanest one in the
Yeah,
fucking match.
murderer. Murderer.
Yeah, she is one of like the all-time liberty takers in wrestling for real. I wish some of the like seedling main events weren't 45 minutes long because I'd go back and watch them.
Yeah,
But she'll make you scream.
I fucks with that.
Yeah.
And she's super overpowered because she takes a tiger driver and like just sits up and double stomps.
Yeah, she's like, no, watch, I just roll through, pussy. That's actually my counter. That's a technique. That's a real thing.
Oh man, I wish some wrestlers didn't wrestle long ass matches.
Yeah,
That's why Lucha's superior, because they do 2 out of 3 falls and it makes the matches not feel as long.
that's true. This one flies by though.
It flies
like
by.
Like I said,
She's got some good short matches too.
It's pretty. This is like not a super long runtime match. They kill the fuck out of each. Like, we didn't even cover like Emmy has a pretty nasty like kick straight to the mouth.
I think after saying all that about Arisa, Kaori Oniyama might have been the meanest person in this match, which is crazy to think about.
Was it her who kicks Bolshoi directly in the mouth near the end?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that made me yell out because I was like, "Oh damn, what a cool endigiri! Oh, her nose is broken. Her clown nose. I think if she didn't have the clown nose, her shit would be fucking busted."
Dude,
Yoniyama tried to kill Emmy too. She tried to kill her with that because they did end up hitting that move, and it was like the double moonsault thing. I'll let you describe it, Brady, because it's a mind blower.
I think you. I mean, I don't really know how else to.
Yeah. They like Emi Sakura gets on the top and Yoniyama gets on the middle rope, and they hit like back-to-back moonsaults. But Yoniyama is in the air so fast after Emi Sakura that she legitimately looks panicked. It's like
I remember looking. I was like, "Oh my god, she's gonna fucking die."
It's like immediate. Right
Dude,
after Emmy hits her,
I
Yonayama
just watched it.
smushes the hell out of her.
Dude, I just watched it again. Like it is kind of crazy. It's like almost like Yonayama like body swaps with
Yeah.
like
It
it's
looks
kind of
impossible.
That's
it's
real
kind of
fear in the
impressive
eye.
how quick behind her she is. Cause like that's the other thing too is it's not like Emmy does like a big like sweeping moonsault, you know, like it's a pretty just like back
No, if she had,
handspring
Yonayama would have
style.
like landed on her knees and broke her neck.
Bro, Yoniyama the coolest senton I've ever like top rope senton, and also the most perfect
Yeah.
like chaos theory rolling suplex ever. Fucking. And let me get this right. Yoniyama was is now under a gimmick where she is clown death clown.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess I can fuck
I
with
mean,
that.
she's old. I remember her in Stardom 10 years ago
Mhm.
or 9 years ago or whatever, and like she was really good. She's still really good.
Mhm.
She just used to be a fucking demon from hell.
I see. I
And I
see.
That's
understand it's time slows everybody down,
Mhm.
and she's really good at the comedy stuff and the other stuff too. She's a wrestling genius, but you watch shit like this and it's like, holy fuck. This is like it's just a holy fuck match. There's not like a whole lot
yeah,
to it other than like they're
like
just
like I said, this is probably the most I've wrote the word fuck in my like cuz it's like that point where like I said like she does like the pull down German. I was like pull down German fucking holy Germans damn goddamn fuck. Like
Mhm.
that's my note.
Bro, what about when Yoniyama's going for the code red and fucking Bolshoi just like pops her right in the nose with like a palm strike? It would like
Yeah.
made a sound and everything. That's the
yeah,
sequence that leads into. I like that sequence. Yoniyama dodges, Sakura does an Enzi, and it's actually Sakura. I think I'm going off the hair colors because Sakura has
yeah,
black
I had
hair.
to do that too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yama has red hair.
Well, like
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, yeah.
start, it's at the start it's easier because Yoniyama has like the prop like the ponytail in, so then at the start it's like pretty easy to identify because it's like okay, Amy has her hair down, Yoniyama doesn't. But
Bro,
then
I
like
mean,
as the match
yeah.
progresses, that changes and just like fuck, which one's which?
Yeah, and this
I
match
mean,
has been out there forever in like super low video quality. So
this is
it's
pretty
even
good.
harder.
This quality. Mhm.
Yeah.
But man, Sakura, that was right in the teeth, nose, mouth, everything. And if she, I'm saying, if there was no clown nose, she would be
Yeah, her
bleeding.
shit would have
Would have
her
been fucked.
it exploded there.
It would
That's
have
it.
been nose explosion.
Yonayama goes for the code red because she also does a chaos theory in this match. I didn't even mention that. She does
Yes,
like the
like she
roll
does the
back
most perfect
German.
chaos
Yeah.
theory.
Man, just
The
like
one, the
they don't
one
make them like
thing
that no more.
the one thing that I wish is I wish I got to see the receipt Bolshoi gave Sakura because you can like sort of see it like it's obscured by Nakajima suplexing the fuck out of Yoniyama, but like you could see the start. She does that little wrestling slide in with a closed fist. She uppercuts the shit out of her for sure. I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah.
You needed the alternate angle.
Hmm. Hey, Gaora Sports, if that exists, buy them. Do it. I don't know how that shit works. Especially in Japan. I don't know.
Yeah. This
Do that shit.
this era of Joshi, unfortunately, there's a lot of it missing.
Yeah, missing.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's like
I was
some
thinking about this earlier today. I really do think this was like the last good year of wrestling. 2012.
2012. I'm trying to. I
I
mean,
don't have facts to back that up, but that's what that's what I feel in my heart.
I'm trying to
Right
think of like
before the
what
pandemic
comes
was
in
good,
like.
when AAA was good.
I'm trying to think of what was like good in 2013. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm like,
Probably nothing.
because it's like WWE is like in the middle of just like the biggest bullshit ever. Uh, TNA is like firmly in the Hogan era bullshit.
New Japan
Um,
was good, but it
New
wasn't as easy
Japan.
to watch as it would become.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is like also New Japan was good in the time, but now like I don't really want to go back and watch 2013 New Japan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
you can
like
watch 80s and 90s New Japan.
yeah,
Early
yeah.
2000s New Japan, yeah.
You can watch better New Japan.
Yeah.
um, I mean,
Anywho.
nothing else really in Japan that I can think of that was like CMLL's kind of in a lull
Horses.
period at that point too. AAA
Horses.
is, yeah.
Ring of Honor is in shambles. Ring of Honor is fallen.
Fucking Ring of Honors is, yeah.
Horses and stuff, you know.
Horses in the back.
Well, yeah, because you said in Japan. And I was thinking they like horses in Japan. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they like
Moving on.
yeah.
Moving on to Dom's match. Do you think these guys like horses?
I think so.
I
I
don't
think
think Ricky Marvin likes anything.
that is
or
actually
anyone,
true. That is
except
true.
Japan.
Actually, no, there is one thing Ricky Marvin likes, and that's eating food.
Ricky Marvin, you big
Hey,
fat fuck, you evil mean bastard. What's wrong with you? Why did
that's
Ricky
you?
why he's the
Marvin.
realest.
This is Dom's match of the week. Ricky Marvin versus Pero de Guerra. Lucha Memes 3820.
Dog of War Junior.
Eh, Yeah, and I think he's junior. He's not credited as junior here, but I think he's junior.
I know you tried to figure out who the fuck this dude was, and everything
Well,
you kept finding was just
first of
Pero
all,
Guerra
he
Jr.
kept pissing me off because I kept saying and writing Pero Aguayo Jr.
Yeah.
And I do think that's on purpose. I think this is like a Jack Pfeffer, like Bummy Rogers or Bruno San Martino or something. I think he's trying to con people on the poster, act like he's related or something. He does have an awesome match against Black Terry. But yeah, Dom and I did discover that this gentleman is in fact deceased.
Wait,
Deceased.
actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is deceased. I had the live reaction in Mr. John's DMs because I was like, "Look at this cool match. I like this guy. I'm gonna look him up. Oh, he's dead. What the fuck?"
Well, because okay,
Like
I was
like 2021. I believe it says
you guys, because
2023.
you guys were talking about it in the
Three.
group chat, and I thought I was like only kind of half reading it, because I was like kind of doing other stuff, and
Mhm.
I thought
Jack.
you guys were saying that he was dead because they like the internet kept just thinking you were talking about Paraguay Jr. I thought it
No,
was
he's
just
dead.
being like I thought it was just like being like, oh, it's Pero Jr. and he's dead, and it's like, of course he's dead, we know that. But
No,
no,
this
he's
guy
actually
specifically is deceased.
Because Dom sent a screenshot from a video and like in huge letters it said Descanse in paz. And he was like,
Yeah, and
does
I
this
was
mean
like,
he's
"Yo,
dead?
does this translate to
I was
dead?"
like, yeah, yes.
Yes. Cat is rest in peace.
And yeah, rest in peace, Pero de Guerra. You were, I don't know how willing you were in this match or in the Black Terry match, but you were game, I guess.
I guess so. I
And
really
he
Worst
was
gear
fair
appreciate
ever.
his
game in
Captain
this.
America. Yeah, I really appreciate his Captain America shirt. That was what was popping me. Well, that along with the production here on Lucha Memes with
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got to
all of
say
the
this
it's
out.
cool
uh,
Yeah,
moves.
March 8th,
Lucha
2020,
Memes.
Ricky Marvin versus Pero
Oh
de Guerra
yeah,
from
yeah.
Lucha Memes. Third from the top. Just a random
Random
day,
middle of the card
Yeah.
match.
This actually also, as Avi told me,
Pre-COVID, like
predates the first. Yeah, pre-COVID predates the first IWTV uploaded Lucha Meme show by like a year. You said.
Well, I think in 20 they start uploading, but I don't think it's till like November or something like that. So,
Okay.
and I thought when you sent it that it was joined in progress, but that was just the structure of the match because they do a very familiar structure to listeners of this pod to start with. They do, and I think part of that is because it's awesome, and part of it is because it gives Ricky Marvin an excuse to keep his shirt on.
oh, I didn't know this. He needed an excuse. I figured he was just gonna stay wrestling in the
Yeah,
shirt.
I think he does. I mean, he wrestled in a shirt even when he was like ripped sometimes. So
This is
I
true.
respect
Yeah.
Fat Ricky Marvin. I have to, or he'll kill us.
He will slap the dog shit out of us and say that, and then say on a podcast that we started it.
Dude, he he stomps, like, this is skipping way ahead, but at one point he fucking stomps on Pero's head. And
He like
then
that
they're
is
like
he
he
catches like that's his counter to a sunset flip. He pushes his hands down and then curb stomps him twice. Like, okay, bro,
And I think
what is
that's
wrong with
actually
you?
like his first offensive maneuver of the match because it starts like Marvin Kenta except reversed, where
yeah.
Paraguera
He's getting
drop
everything
kicks
in,
him on the
trying to.
floor and he's just throwing everything at him, and that's like when Ricky Marvin stops his momentum, his first offensive move is like I'm gonna squish your
Tried
head
this
like a
up really
grape.
like a jawbreaker stomp, like legit. It's nuts. I really don't know what made him so like angry as a person. I don't know because he's like this in every singles match, like ever.
Oh, we love
Yeah,
him,
man,
don't
I
we,
think
folks?
I found this match because I was trying to find all the Aries Ricky Marvin matches because I found like their oldest one, and as you could as you could see Marvin out of them, and I was like, I wonder if this is just like all of their matches together, and it is. Um, and I was like, his structure in general, and it is. He just will slap guys and then like clothesline him in the head. Funny thing about the Aries matches, I can't find one, but I got recommended a video of an interview where the guy's like, someone asked like, "Why did you like slap Rick like Aries so hard in your last match?" And he's like, well, Aries is very disrespectful. He disrespected me backstage, and I had to do it. He changed. He's a and it makes me think. So I was like, so he disrespected you backstage like every match you had together?
Maybe he's like Michael Jordan, where he has to convince himself that
Yeah,
his opponent
like,
is.
and in fact, literally every match I like, he's the one who slaps first, like as hard as he can. Like he's just a liar. He's evil. He's fucked up. He
Yeah,
fucks up
that's
Terry
awesome.
Guerra Jr., bro. It's awesome. He's literally like an angry, like little, like bridge troll. He like comes out, eats you,
Yeah,
terrorizes the
Ugh.
farm.
nothing he does is normal. He's like, even when he's like taking him to the floor, he just like chucks him like a sack of shit on the floor.
Yeah,
Chucks him like a sack of shit into
Dude,
the chairs.
I was gonna say when he throws
To
him
us.
into the chairs, it's just like, it's not like he doesn't like Irish whip him into the chairs, you know? He just like grabs him and just throws him by his neck.
And I do want to be fair because I think Dom was gonna say this earlier. Like Pereira is good in this match. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
he's game.
his offense looks good. He's like he does cool stuff. Like he does like a midair spear thing.
Yeah, that was
Like
cool.
he looks good and he plays his part well. But it's like it's kind of like the last match. It's hard not to watch this and just be like, holy fuck, they were just he in particular was just
I don't
killing this guy.
I don't want to skip around too much. I mean, I guess that's kind of where we're at. We're just skipping around, but like he does that like the like drop down Spanish fly like Pero does. Like where he jumps and he like legs off the ropes
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do the Spanish fly and I was like, That's like the coolest looking Spanish fly I've ever seen."
Yeah, everything in this match looks great and definitely hurts. And also, like, I, dude, that's got the worst move to take in this, besides the face stomp, probably was. That's another thing about Ricky Marvin being evil. He won't just do an ankle hold. He'll do an ankle hold and also then kick you in the ribs 3 times as hard as he can.
God,
While
my
you can't,
God, dude.
well, you can't block or do anything. Like,
And
he,
that's after he slaps the shit out of him. He
bro,
buckle bombs him. He lariats him to hell. He forearms him to hell. And
he's
then he
doing
grabs
like
the ankle
Muay
lock and
Thai
starts kicking him in
forearms.
the gut.
He fucking beat it out of this little boy, basically.
It is 2 in the afternoon.
Bro, there's probably a child in the audience. Ricky Marvin's gonna say, "Well, he disrespected me backstage." No, I'm sure that didn't happen. It's
As
just
he was in Japan for too long, dude.
that's what made him evil, right? That's what made him mean.
He
Got
thought
fucked.
if you didn't, yeah, he had some backstage protocol that was like New Japan level or Noah level, and Nobody could. Everybody else was just hanging out.
Like,
Yeah, like he's not getting treated like the vet. He's not. He got young boyed so much that he's like he doesn't see the young guys young boy in him, and he's just like
that's literally what that's
Yeah.
what I think had to have happened.
Yeah.
Like, he was in Japan getting kicked in the face so much that he's like, I'm just gonna concuss them first.
I'm gonna
So
teach him a
that
lesson.
He does after the gut kicks. He puts him in a burning hammer position,
Yeah.
and then hits him with a backbreaker where I swear he was trying to get his top of his head and the bottom of his feet to touch the mat at the same time.
First of all, he puts him on the shoulders, and I just went, "Is this dude gonna like?" Because he kind of walks around for a second with him up there, and so my first thought was, "Is he about to do a burning hammer into the fucking ropes, like into the corner?"
It's possible.
yeah, I
That's
wouldn't doubt
exactly.
that. That's some evil shit he would do
And so I'm
to
just like,
just try and hurt you.
is he gonna murder this poor man? R.I.P. Murder is probably the poor choice of words there, but dude, yeah, he put him up there, and it's just a backbreaker, and like the backbreaker is nasty, but like there's that split second of like, is he about to?
No.
Yeah. Just like, no, don't do it, no. Okay. Like,
Dom, what were you
backbreaker is
saying
the
was the
safe
worst
option.
looking move in the match? Because I thought it was the finish in terms of like the
Like,
shit that would suck to take the most.
I was thinking definitely the rib kicks would suck. I mean, if Pero, I'm really surprised at how Pero was not knocked out as a man of his size, taking slaps those
Yeah.
hard. Because they're like power slaps, not like they're fucked up. They are haymakers every time.
Hold on, why does fucking Ricky Marvin try and twerk?
Because he's just awesome, dude. That's what we've been talking about. He's in
And
beast mode.
I was literally also about to say the finish. Also, I mean, there's even a point where Ricky Marvin, yeah, he does a twerk and then immediately tries to soccer kick him in the back of the head, like directly in the brainstem. Like, just a fucked up person.
Just what if, like, just an asshole, man. Like,
Have you ever like, yeah, that finish? Have you? What the fuck? He like explodes
he,
both of his knees, rolls forward, breaks his spine, pumps it
he's
up,
holding
and
on
then
to
explodes him
him
outwards.
by his t-shirt too to like get him backwards. He's not
Yeah,
holding on to like
like
the shoulders or
judo shit,
the
choking him
neck.
out at the same time.
Dude, I don't like
Called
it
it a
when
reverse gator roll murder surfboard.
Bro,
I don't
like
like it
his
when my
knees
collar is like
are
on my neck in general. He's
God.
fucking like choking him with that shit.
his knees are parallel to his thighs. And like, I don't know how all of his shit didn't fucking snap. It's fucked up.
It's so awesome.
Like Rick
Uh,
like I would never want to wrestle Ricky Marvin, man. He would just be really mean and probably hurt my feelings backstage and then beat me up. Fuck you, Ricky Marvin. Why did you do this?
I think now he's gotten so fat that he's just doing like the walk and brawl stuff, but it's still pretty vicious.
I mean, it
But I think
really
there's
is
a lot of like
awesome that he's just
breaking
fat now.
bottles on people. Every wrestler should get fat when they get old.
Yes.
It's the
It's
only
just
way.
Every
bro.
wrestler actually first off, every wrestler should get fatter. That's
Yeah.
Can I tell you something hilarious? When I was doing this Ricky Marvin singles dive, I saw a Ricky Marvin versus Dogga match. He slapped the shit out of him, obviously. But bro, he was fat and in sweatpants and shirt. And he was still doing like full power slaps and kicks and shit. He like lariated his head off. And I was like, come on, man. You're really in sweatpants right now. It's fucked. It's counterintuitive. You evil fuck. Ricky Marvin is your military uncle that would just put you in like judo holds. Like, okay, dude, whatever. I'm 7. Fuck you.
yeah, or the one that like grabs you,
Gotta
grabs you
get.
on the
You
head.
can't let him. You can't let him get the hooks in because then when the hooks are in, you can't. I'm like, fucking stop.
If he had wrestled like this and been as like impossibly athletic as he was when he was young, he would be the greatest wrestler of all time.
Dude,
It really is awesome that there's like 3 different Ricky Marvins, or like 4 different Ricky
Why does-
Marvins.
okay, question that I feel like I should know the answer to. Why does he just like not end up like in like why is he not just like super popular forever?
I think he's super popular at least in Mexico, because whenever he shows up at events, those events get the uploads, 1, get hella views, and 2, it looks like they're always pretty filled up. But I don't know. Whenever it comes to Japan, I mean, fuck. Whenever it comes to Mexico and like people not being as big as they should, I just assume there's probably some politics that I'll never really know about because of the language barrier.
I wasn't sure if he was like, he was like a Ayako Amada case kind of person,
No, I
where
think
like he just
no.
got
I think
blackballed from the country and then like
he went to Japan for like opportunity.
right.
He went to Japan because he thought he could like we're bigger there.
I mean,
I
he
think he
does.
just kind of like aged out of the Japan junior stuff that was popping off, and he came back, and now he's like a name in Mexico, and he can
just
travel around and get paid.
get a payday, show up,
Yeah,
wrestle in
Dude.
t-shirts and a sweatpant.
I literally just remembered that he was like Bengala in AAA. Like, he really is
Yeah.
just like massively, stupidly athletic for being such a portly man now. It's awesome. Also, I also always assumed his real name was Ricky Marvin, that he was like, oh, my name's cool enough to make it a thing. I thought it was his real name till I realized he had a brother who wrestled named Rocky Marvin. I was like, whatever. Fucking Ricky and Rocky, you motherfuckers.
What's his shoot name?
Let me look. Ricardo Fuentes Romero. My white ass.
Man, that's still like I don't know. Ricky Marvin is cool, but like
Marvin reunited with his brother Rocky Marvin. Yup. Oh! Nah, I'm so stupid. I thought that was his real brother. Mini Hysteria, they fooled me. Rocky Marvin is a mini.
Damn.
Fuck. Nah, that's his shoe brother in real life.
That's my brother.
Ricky Marvin and Rocky Marvin.
Oh man, we're getting picks live.
You're gonna get Ricky Reyes and Rocky Romero, and Brady's gonna be start doing back.
Oh shit.
This looks awesome. Rocky, Ricky, and Rocco Marvin. Holy
Oh, hell yeah.
They were Italian? Fuck hey, Rocco.
So today we learned that Command Ricky Marvin are both Italian.
There you go.
I think so.
Actually, it's just all of Dom's favorite wrestlers are Italian.
Tommy Rich.
They're part of the family. They're part of the secret family.
Dom, you like Big Vito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Big Vito.
Do you like? Is Jerry Lynn a part of? Is Jerry Lynn a part of your favorite Italians?
Like, I think Jerry Lynn's cool, but if we're like, I mean, like, he sucks.
Not cool enough to be Italian.
He no. It's crazy how in the next match you could hear the air deflated every time Jerry Lynn got offense in. You could literally hear people in the back going like, no, fuck.
All right, this was not a well-received title reign at the time, for sure. It was seen as it was like he ended Nigel's incredible reign, and then he everybody was like, well, it's just like a career achievement award or whatever. He was not a popular world champion.
We'll just get into it right here. It is my match of the week. Jerry Lynn versus Roger on Ring of Honor 2409. Like you said, the Jerry Lynn is the champ here, but it's not it's not a everybody's happy that he's the champ thing. Understandably so.
Jerry Lynn, man. I mean, he's cool, but he's also kind of boring. Like, I'm watching Ring of Honor. I want to watch Homicide and shit, bro. Fuck you, dude. Fucking Jerry Lynn. Who do they even have in 2009?
It's not great. I'll tell you that for sure.
Well,
shut the company down.
Danielson's still there. Aries is still there. They're pushing Tyler Black.
Yeah,
Oh.
but that's the problem. Is it's Danielson on like kind of autopilot because he's kind of just waiting to get signed.
Yeah, and Nigel had a sick reign before this, but he got hurt.
Yeah. And then
which is why he's on commentary, and it's good to know he's still, he's always been a horrible commentator.
Yeah, he just keeps repeating himself a lot. Like he's just
I'm Jerry Lynn.
I watched this match with commentary, but I did not take my note with commentary, which was probably for the better because there would probably
I
been
watched this shit on mute
notes
the whole way throughout. I watched that shit on mute.
Probably you missed the crowd work. You missed Jerry Lynn going, "Ow, my tit."
Yeah, I did. I did note that when it came up because I did think that was hilarious. Just the way it's phrased, like it's like, "Ow, my tit."
He was responding to individual hecklers, which is funny. He got booed when he came out, which is pretty mean. But it might have been the theme songs people were booing.
Yeah, did you at least listen to the theme songs, Dom?
Well, I always, whenever it comes to Ring of Honor Roderick Strong, yes, I always listen to Misery Signal's intro, no matter what. But I did not care. I didn't. After that, I turned off the sound.
I don't.
They had the same song.
It was the same song.
It was not the same song. I will not. It was not. It was not.
It was another metalcore song. You remember when Los Guapos used to come out to the Backstreet Back? They should do that. Why didn't they do that?
I watched one of those matches. Why? Why did I watch one of those matches this week?
Los Guapos?
Yeah, I watched it was I watched Los Guapos against maybe that was one of those Super Astro matches I watched that had Mr. Niebla in it against
yeah.
Mr. Niebla
match.
But
this is a 3-star special right here.
Yeah, this is a get through the first half and then the second half's cool. If the match started with Roderick Strong busting his face open, I think it would be a lot better.
+5 special.
I don't know that. It takes a long time to get to that, and that it's 8 minutes in, and they're still doing wrist lock counters and stuff.
Well, yeah,
bro,
man,
and it's good and it's crisp, and I can see why people like it, but it washes over me completely. Nothing.
I sent this in the group chat, but I wrote in my notes that I basically just watched too much good lucha Yave start to matches. Where watching this, it was the same thing. I can get into it if I'm watching it for the first time, but in a case like this where I've watched so much of it, so much wrestling.
Yeah, right. It's
so
I have no desire. I have no desire to watch more chain wrestling after seeing it.
Full transparency, I almost changed my match a couple times, but then I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna stick it out because I just kept watching matches where I'm like, I was like, I just kept
2 really great matches. So
yeah, you gotta bring a stinker every once in a while.
It's not awful. It's just as you said, you've seen it a billion times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's hurt too because both of these guys are as dry as personality wise.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing else going on grab your attention there. It's just the Spider-Man meme doing
the coolest thing about
very
Roddy,
crisp but very basic chain wrestling.
The best thing that Roddy does is be stiff and I feel like there's a lack of him being stiff in this match.
I wrote finally a big chop because it took forever to get to the Roddy big chop.
Yeah.
And then Jerry Lynn does something
right.
about his tit.
Then he goes, my tit. Right in the tit.
And then he does a scorpion death drop and like no one reacts at all. I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, like it goes from like I don't know, like chain wrestling, and then he gets him up in a cop killer, and then I don't know. Roddy's like
he
looking
drops him on his head in the cop killer.
downwards so that like he wants to land directly on his face and nose. Like, what is the plan here?
Well, the whole thing was fucked up from the jump because he doesn't get him hooked right. But since you're just like running through a checklist, he just
just does it and lands directly on his forehead, and then
well, that's the other thing. Too is once you're in that, I don't know if you can like I don't know of a way to get out of that position. You know, does that make sense? Like,
yeah, but he doesn't get him right, and then he doesn't get him right again. So it's weird. You might just like put him down and throw a forearm and try again. I don't know.
Yeah,
scrap that.
Roddy maybe that like just try and like roll through or backslide down. You know.
Instead, he just lets go.
He just lets go and drops him right on his fucking head.
Right on the forehead.
Dom gifted. It's so funny. He just is like, he turns his head to the side a little bit. No wonder this dude has fucking neck issues.
Yeah, and then the very next sequence, he runs, falls, trips like a dumbass fat baby into the guardrail, and fucking busts open everywhere. His head.
I was talking to Albie about that. There's a when Chuck Taylor and Trent still had their high spots shoot thing, they had Roddy on, and like the first thing they start with is him, like Roddy pulls out the picture of him like bloody faced, and he explains the story. And basically he was like, he was gonna dive, and the plan was always for Jerry to move, but he like as he's running, Jerry hasn't moved yet. And so he's like, oh shit, like he doesn't want to hit him. And so he just jumps over him and then realizes he's going to hit the guardrail and just balls up. And so he just whacks the side of his face off the guardrail. And because it's Ring of Honor and you have those bent ass metal fucking guardrail covers, it just slices him directly open. And like immediate puddle of blood. And
yeah, no, he immediately cuts his like shit wide open. It's kind of nasty. I hate blood. It's kind of nasty.
Genuinely, that is the saving grace of this fucking match. Because if he doesn't get cut there, this match is like boring as fucking paper.
Like, yeah, it's just like Obby said. Like, it's like all the Ring of Honor 50-50 shit. It's like I don't want to watch 50-50. If you're gonna do 50-50, punch each other. Like, do it in an aggressive manner.
Not you do some moves, he does some moves, you do some moves.
He does an arm drag and he does a wrist lock and I settle, and I've seen that fucking 300 billion times. I'm good. With a Ring of Honor crowd. I'm good.
I think too, like it's awesome when he starts bleeding and he's like goofy for the next couple minutes, and that's awesome, and it makes it a little more urgent. But like I think he recovers, and then they just kind of do
the rest of the match,
which is good. Like that's the selling point of Roderick Strong is the finishing stretch.
Yeah,
but it's still like you're sprinting full speed and just spraying blood all over the neck beards.
Dude, I mean, it's like. It is like ungodly blood.
Roll up, sick kick, like all that stuff is what makes Roderick Strong as cool as he is. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this was like an impulse thing, where I was like, I just want to bring something, and this was what I picked.
Yeah, I was thinking of the classic Brady, like, well, it'll make for a good podcast conversation. I was like, yeah, I'm ready for that.
And not even just that, too. Like, I think it's it's one match out of a bajillion that are like semi-famous, and it's semi-famous for him cutting his fucking face open on the guardrail. But like
Yeah, that
in the
is
grand
really
scheme,
nasty.
in the grand scheme of face firsts into guardrail, this isn't even the best one in ROH, right? Like the best one is Nigel's.
That's what I thought you were talking about last week. Doesn't Austin Aries do a pretty nasty one too?
Yeah,
Or am I
well,
making
yeah,
that up?
because he does that. Nigel does that in a match against Aries,
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
and then I think they redo it in a rematch where they have Aries do the spot and basically
I
like
have
do
to,
the
this
same
is a
thing.
perfect point to get. I have to say this. The Gabe title of this show made me so irrationally mad.
Oh,
The
dude,
name of the show is A Cut Above.
you kept talking about this, and every time you'd bring it up, I'd laugh so fucking hard.
It's just the most Gabe thing ever.
And
Ugh.
like, I know it's like I get it. He names all the shows afterwards, whatever, blah blah blah. But it's just yeah, like this is that weird in between time, really. I think for ROH,
It
where
looks
it's
like classic ROH, but they've just started on HDNet, so it's like
The
it's
end.
kind of the beginning of the end. Yeah.
but the quality's not good still. So there's something for
Yeah.
that, I guess. But
Fucking
yeah,
Ring of
he
Honor.
like this is like that weird in between time between like the kind of heralded era of Ring of Honor and then like the kind of Cornette start where like
This
you
is
get all the
bullshit. Mm.
you get all the Steens and Genericos and then it kind of just builds from there. And it kind of takes on a new life, I think, after, after that point. But yeah, this is like that weird time. Like there's a there's a match from around this time it's like a three-way and it's like Danielson, Tyler Black and Kenny Omega, I think. And yeah, like it's rather
Sounds like it
like
sucks shit.
I mean it's what you would think. Like it is
Yeah,
every
it sounds like it sucks shit.
it's every indie trope you hate,
Dom,
really.
you watching that one?
Which
Brian
one?
Danielson versus Kenny Omega versus Tyler Black.
Uh,
You
I
firing
know
that up?
that. I know that match. I don't think I've watched it. I think that all I know is that Brian Danielson is a cool rolling elbow and concusses Kenny Omega. I like that, but I'm not watching that. I've seen that
I
before. Not
I
watching it.
will continue to bring 2000s indie matches on this podcast. No shame in the game.
Oh fuck.
Um to varying degrees of entertainment, and I'm not sorry. Maybe next time I'll bring one that's good. That's like that like even
You do
Aubrey
a
can
little. You
speak
do a
to.
little diving, and you start to realize, damn, there's not that many. What the fuck's going on here?
We need to do Texas Wrestling Academy versus the Carnage Crew.
Oh yeah, that
See,
yeah.
that's one that like that's like a pre my mind of ROH. That maybe that's a Albie bring.
I'll bring it.
I don't know. I'll pay for my sins next week. I'll bring something good, like just unironically good.
No, it's good to talk about this stuff. It's good to chase down what you like and what you don't like,
It
and
was
why.
it. I definitely like. I watched it. I rewatched it, like laying in bed, and I got real excited, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then like watched it again today to take notes, and I went, yeah. Like it was one of those things.
Yeah.
Like it was very very funny, but whatever. Moving on to do we want to call this a segment? Um, it's not really a
It's
segment,
a
I
segment.
guess.
It's a segment.
Oh, I
I
forgot we're
Uh,
bet
doing that.
Apple will break it into a segment.
yeah, this is a new thing we're trying here. We are calling it the CM Punk Award. Uh,
Forgot about that.
which
It's It was almost called the Anakin Murphy Award. So
I was pushing for the Anakin Murphy Award. To be fair, I like Anakin, but you'll understand in a minute. It is what wrestler in the matches of us three could you beat up in a fight? I don't know. Do we have to agree on this? I guess we didn't really.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, I think it could be individual.
Yeah. Which one out of all these wrestlers? Obviously, as long as R.I.P. Pero. But assuming he was alive, which one of these wrestlers do you think you guys could beat up in a fight?
I think for me, out of everyone, the two that I gravitate towards, I could fuck Jerry Lynn up. Wouldn't even feel a thing. Pero, he's a little guy. I could probably do something. I'd be scared as shit though. I'll be scared.
Okay, important clarification while I'm sitting here thinking about this. Is this as they appear in the match? Or
yeah, I think it has to be.
Yeah. Because we're just going off that, like that's the context.
I could beat up old ass Jerry Lynn like no problem. You know what I mean?
Find out. Who's got the Christian book? Brady versus Jerry Lynn.
Dude, I'll bump. I would see. Here's the problem. I would bump for Jerry Lynn so fast.
I would watch
That's
that.
Jerry Lynn, man.
I would be scared. It would be like Brawl for All. Like Brady does quick 1-2 step, and then Jerry Lynn just does like 2 punches, and he's knocked out. Like falls on the floor.
I think Jerry Lynn is the obvious answer this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think definitely none of the women because
I think
the
I
two
could
shorter
take
ones.
Bolshoi.
Nah, Command Bolshoi would probably just
right. I try and
just break your knee off or something.
I try and take her down or something.
Yeah,
and then she would just palm strike the fuck out of me.
Or she'd just do a leg sweep and break your arm. She's ripped too.
She's big. She's strong as shit, probably.
And then Arisa, no thank you ever. No way. And then the other two, they have low centers of gravity.
Yeah, to full transparency, this started in our group chat by Aubrey saying, "Do you guys think you could win a fight against Arisa Nakajima?" To which we all said, "Not a fucking chance."
No, a resounding no.
and then it would progress to what this is. So yeah, I think this week's CM Punk award goes famously to Jerry Lynn. I think
and least is Ricky Marvin.
Yeah.
No, I never ever. No, I like that. That's the one. Never. That's the far end of the spectrum.
I was thinking about this after I decided that I'm okay, CM Punk award is the one. I'm I can't wait. Inevitably, I will bring a CM Punk match, fucking Punk Raven or something, I will bring a CM Punk match, and I just can't wait for Punk to be the CM Punk award. It made me want to bring a Punk match more than anything.
Dude, imagine how good punching that era of Punk would feel, just getting him right in the fucking jaw.
Dude, also, could you imagine if somehow during the week that CM Punk is on, there is somehow someone other than CM Punk that wins the CM Punk award?
I don't know. I doubt it. I was
trying to think, and I thought Spike Dudley. Nah, he would fuck you up probably.
Yeah, Spike Dudley's
scrappy.
He would
beat your ass probably.
Yeah, I feel like he would probably just
bite
been
in a lot of fights,
dude. Yeah, he'd bite you and fuck you up and kill you.
He gnaw at your ankles kind of deal.
He's a Dudley, dude. Keep kayfabe. The Dudleys are scary.
Maybe the Miz, but
we're never bringing a Miz match on this podcast.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm also thinking about how
I genuinely I can't see a world where somehow one of us could justify a Miz match, unless maybe
I think out of everyone,
did maybe Miz and Morrison wrestle? Did Miz and Morrison wrestle London and Spanky in a good match at some point. I don't know. Like that's the only way I could think of is like
Probably
me
not.
just bringing some like random 2006 SmackDown
I
something.
hope
If there's
not.
like a JBL Miz match or a Finley Miz match where he just gets like stretched
I
or
doubt
beat
it.
up, no, probably not.
Now I kind of want to look for it, but yeah, I doubt it because
Fuck.
Put him in
the
the
problem
sugar
is
hold.
they both treat him as a like stupid guy, but also like kind of protect him a little bit, you know? Like they're not putting him in against the vets and like letting him just get work.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, me either. I'm checking to see if he wrestled Finley.
Just fast forward to like 2 hours after the pod, and Brady sends us a Miz match from SmackDown.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Bro,
Maybe
I really
like
please, bro, never happen, man. I really don't want that.
hold on. Hold on. Singles
Stop,
matches.
bro. Stop
So
trying.
like
Stop thinking of Miz matches. We're not
I,
watching the Miz. We're not. I will
Finley
summon the
okay.
powers of God to smite you.
Finley they did wrestle Finley and Miz wrestled each other a total of 3 times in singles matches. Finley won every single one of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, Jerry Lynn, your
Fuck you,
CM Punk
Miz.
Award winner. Animal Corner. Dom, tell us about red-lipped batfish.
They're they're like mad ugly. I'll send photos. And they make me laugh because bro, like they look like this. Like they look like this. They're fish, but like they're not good swimmers. They're like really not good at swimming.
I mean,
Like they're
they look like frogs.
It looks
yeah,
like an old ass elementary school teacher that's like
yeah.
talking
It's like an old ass
or
lady.
something.
That is my high school geometry teacher
Yeah,
personified.
exactly.
She
Oh,
was
they're built crazy too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not, like
that's an old teacher.
bro
she
because
Built like that.
they hop around like they walk on the bottom of the ocean floor. They have highly adapted like fins like pectoral fins, pelvic anal fins that are just for walking now almost. Like they just kind of like walk through. Um it's fucking like they're crazy. They are
I mean,
nasty, but I like them. I really like them.
uh, yeah, they're built like fucking.
Yeah, they're built so
I'm
ugly.
also
It
just now
literally
thinking about that like that
it
teacher.
shocks them.
She was like she was the worst kind of like she was like the kind of person that would stand right next to the doors like when everyone was like coming in from like in the morning or like during lunch, and like if a kid had a hat on, she would like yell at him to take it
Ah,
off.
yes, the classic. You need one of those though. Oh,
And
look,
it's
it
like
even has a mustache and like 2 dark red lipstick.
oh man. And like
I've
somehow
worked
like
I've worked with this fish.
it has like the drawn eyelashes too.
I can see why they called it a batfish.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
yeah, it's
freaky. Like they do
kind of
have a
shaped like
weird
a
like
bat.
bat
Yeah.
shape. I'm pretty sure it's also another case where like it's up in the air for why they have fucking bright red lips because they they're very good at camouflaging. Like the underside, they have counter shading. They can quite easily change the color and fit in of their skin. Besides the bright red lips and camouflage in like coral. So like obviously there's attraction of fish, uh, selection like sexual selection type shit probably. But it's just funny like the way I guess evolution works. Fucking big ass lips, man. Big red lips.
Maybe
Very
it
scary.
does like a Bugs Bunny where it like pretends to be a hot lady.
Oh, true. The bruh
like the teacher.
with a little wig and the white fucking dress.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look how
keep
great.
going.
Can you put that image on the thumbnail?
I was gonna put at least one of these
Sexy
on the
Bugs Bunny.
thumbnail.
No, just the way this shit looks, because that's how I feel looking at the computer sometimes when I'm mad high, fucking lips dry,
Yeah, that's the computer's eye view for sure.
like straight up, neck bent
That's
forward.
Where do they
yeah, the
live, Dom? Are they like
worst
all
posture.
over?
I think they're like well, they live in the ocean. They're like usually found near like Galapagos Islands and like off the coast of like
Oh,
Ecuador near
sick.
the depths.
No wonder they're freaky.
And good news, yeah, very good news. They are least concerned. They are not no extinct, no extincts.
Who could kill that? I bet it tastes horrible.
Yeah, no, I can't
Not a
imagine there's like any like. I mean,
redeeming
I
eating quality.
yeah, I just like fish that are just weird because like you don't even look like a fish. You look like a freak. Like
Yeah, it's kind
like
of weird. It's
I
kind of
fuck
weird
with you
too,
so
because
hard.
like there are so many fish that just look normal or like look similar, and then there's weird ass like fish like
No,
this. And
they're like looking at the other fish like in a conversation. They're like, you guys just don't get it. Like like where's the like the nose and the lips are needed. Like evolutionary, they make stronger. It's like yeah, sure, bro. I look like a cool tuna. What are you, man? Fuck out of here. I'm a cool tuna, and you're a red lip batfish. But I'm on the red lip batfish's side
do you
because
think
even the
what
underdogs need love.
do you think it can smell things from far away?
Yeah, the nose is really throwing me off, man. Because because all I can think of it do is do like a little sniff thing, and then it makes a puss because it's like it's always smelling, doesn't like what it smells. It's like,
Well,
It
like
smells like fish down here.
it smells
I
like
just
so fishy. Ugh.
I'd assume because it's like kind of like pointed that maybe it's for like digging. Like maybe they're like use it to like
Whenever,
burrow into things.
whenever fish or anything have like a something like that, I always imagine it might be like a sensory thing. Like maybe it helps them detect things. You know,
They
Yeah,
fuck each other with it.
dude.
maybe.
Honestly, bro, this freaky ass fish, don't even doubt it.
Look at this freaky ass fish.
This freaky ass fish, bro. This gross ass freaky ass for fucking fish.
um, moving on to the cage match game. It is my pick this week. Abby picked last week. Did not get a single guess from either of us that was right. So
Can't
he
wait.
gets
Can I interrupt you?
1 point. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a new CMLL guy named Camelot with a knight with a king's crown, and he looks like a knight, dude. What?
Is he in a like an Escuelas guy?
He looks like an Escuelas guy. This this looks awesome. I fucking love cool masks and cool names. Yes,
Can't
yes.
wait to Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, bro. I mean, imagine this spot specifically with the Beast Mordos and Sammy Guevara, though. That shit would have been crazy. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
first
bro.
thought.
This
That
dude,
person, that's the first person to ever think that specifically.
this dude and Templario need to be in a team
Bro, they need
expeditiously.
they need to have a Knights of the They need to have Sir King Arthur's Round Table as a that's their thing now. Book me. I will make ideas for you, please.
Yeah, that
Please,
dude looks fucking
CMLL.
crazy.
I will make ideas for you. Poseidon, there's now going to be more wrestlers with gods' names. We're going to have Hades and Zeus. We're going to make a Zeus, okay?
What?
And
Damn, we're
Poseidon.
not locked in here.
And Poseidon. Yeah, I just cut you off. I was locked into making CMLL
No,
cool.
no, you're good. I was gonna I was gonna log into the File Under Fire account and retweet it, but I I don't have it logged in on this computer, so I can't do that. And I will surely forget tomorrow. So
Well, when I
Oz, do you
clicked on it,
remember?
it took me there, so I'll do it right now.
Yay! Yeah,
yeah.
guys.
I got hypnotized by it while Dom was going. That was
Yeah,
a pretty
it's
cool sequence.
All right, you guys ready for the cage match game? Like I said, I'll be leading
Yeah.
1. Everybody else is
Also,
0.
CMLL, give Blue Shark a mask. Yeah, we're good, guys. We're good. Keep going.
Yep. Yep. You ready for
Yep.
the overall rating of this wrestler?
Lay it on us.
It is 6.85.
6.8.
Booker.
Raph.
No, it is not Raph.
Booker T.
That is not Booker T.
Okay. Okay.
Classic.
I had to
All
get it
right.
out.
I am just gonna say this now because it's gonna be too hard. It's a woman. All right.
Okay.
Get that out of the way. All right. You ready for the first review?
Let's go.
It is a 10.0. My first ever childhood crush. They're a legend who paved the way alongside their partner. Very solid in the ring, plus a very strong mic worker, but her look was everything. I enjoyed her run as the TNA
This is
champion.
Daphne.
It is not Daphne. As you can
Fuck
tell, that was
you.
her main goal.
Fuck you. I cannot believe
I gave you a
this.
lot of context there. I gave you more than I was planning on. I was not going to tell you about TNA, but then yeah, I read.
Well, bro, I just cause your brain
read.
watching. Yeah, I was wrong, man.
What'd you say, Albie?
Daphne was a good guess. So this person was a pioneer of some sort in the tag team with a good look.
Yeah.
Amazing Kong.
It is not.
Jesus Christ. Who the fucking TNA Knockouts roster? Like, I would never know this, even if I learned it.
All right, you ready for the next review?
Go.
It is a 3.0. My number one wrestling crush. Star win the Knockouts title and went mental as an 11-year-old. However, she was a below mediocre in-ring wrestler. I don't believe she had ever had a 7 plus out of 10 match. As a talker, she wasn't great. Her main run was good and different to the rest of the division, which didn't have any other of the type of person she was, but the matches weren't great. Biggest selling point looks, which is fair and legitimate. Plenty of wrestlers have gotten over entirely or partially due to looks. Ultimate Warrior, Lex Luger in WWF, etc. But as a worker, she wasn't that at all. We'll always have a nostalgia for her, but someone's whose matches I'd look out for, not someone whose matches I'd look out for. Sorry. Comparing Ultimate Warrior and Lex Luger to this wrestler, fucking insane. Just saying that now.
I just, this is gonna be a 0 round for me because I don't. We named the 2 knockouts, I know, so, and they weren't it. So, Abby, you may go.
ODB.
It is not ODB.
No,
I know that's all the women I know from TNA. Shit.
That's all the women I know in the world, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, Amazing Kong and ODB, and that's it.
Any guess, Dom?
Bro,
just think of a woman.
I know Gail Kim's, but Gail Kim's not a fucking 5.86. No fucking way. Internet loves her. Who the fuck was it? Who the fuck? Fucking
I have a guess, but I'll wait for the third review.
I don't know, bro. Fucking
Say a woman's name. Doesn't even have to be a woman wrestler. Just say a woman's name.
who was the TNA Knockouts girl that had the black hair highlights, but she was blonde?
Piece of shit out of me.
I gotta
I think we'll do a
Guys.
buzzer on this one and get another.
Bro, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm the
guess.
world's biggest TNA fan. I'm sorry. I'm coming up with blanks, guys.
All right, ready for the last review?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a 1.0. I always thought her partner was really solid, but this girl was rough. Couldn't cut a promo. Her wrestling just kept getting worse and worse. Even at her peak with the faction she was in, which was a big part of TNA, she was stinking up the joint while her teammates did great. I think there was a small window in 2011 to 2012 where she was building up sympathy and it did decent as a face. But that's really the only time I remember her being overly compelling.
Maria?
It's not. I don't. Did Maria ever have a stint in TNA?
I have no idea.
I mean,
Brady brought a TNA woman.
I don't I don't know this lady, but to say they were out here stinking up the joint is a little egregious because the joint already stunk. The shit already sucked. I mean,
get these women off my TV. Show me AJ Styles matches, damn it.
Yeah, like straight up. I'm sure they weren't even doing nothing cool with him at that point. They're probably like, AJ Styles, they're actually not going to wrestle, and Samoa Joe saying he hates wrestling and wants a paycheck. TNA sucked cock, man. What the fuck was going? This is Stevie Ray, actually. So I know this.
Yes.
Dom, can I tell you something?
What?
You were on the right track because you said everything about this girl. It's Velvet Sky.
I don't know who that is.
It's
Me
the
neither.
chick that you were talking about that is a blonde with fucking the black highlights in her hair.
Oh, are you dead serious? Fucking
I'm dead fucking serious.
cool, bro. Cool, bro. Fuck the cage match game. Shut it down.
I was
Turn
like,
the TV
that's
off.
why I just got real quiet because you said
Shut it down.
You said
Shut
the
it
thing,
down.
and I'm like, oh shit. Like, there you go. Like, I was like, he's there.
Turn
It's
it
all
off.
right, man. Hey,
Shut
I
it
guess
off.
I'll take a point. Dude, I feel bad though. That was a terrible pick. The way I picked
Stevie.
that was I went to the wrestlers tab and I clicked a random number. So the options, if I looked real quick, were Velvet Sky, Excalibur, Lance Cade, Rouge, Moose.
Rouge.
Fucking
Now I'm
rude.
hot.
Yeah, man.
6.84.
No, this is not in order. Okay, that
Okay.
to be entirely clear.
The steam started to come out. He was huffing and puffing for a second.
This is
Well,
not
it's plausible because
this is
safety
not
police
sorted by
dorks.
rating.
Uh-huh.
Roosh is at a nice 8.18. We won't remember
Okay.
that later, but
We gotta get that higher.
yeah, it's being brung down by a lot of people that are like, oh, he's not that good because they only watch AEW. They only watch AEW TV, and they only watch AEW TV and don't understand why he's so cool. Anyway, now that torture is over for you listeners,
Cut the show.
Let's talk about cool things. It's time for pros and conners, baby. It's back.
We don't have one.
Oh,
Avi may
Just
have
kidding, we
fucked
have
up
two.
last episode, but we all
Yeah.
fucked up.
I
fucked up a lot.
Avi did fuck up, but not in a malicious way for sure.
Two good questions. So let's go to it because the first one is. Oh wait, that's the second one. Thank you, Connor, for starting by telling me this is the second one. I appreciate that. Welcome back, File Under Fire dudes. After your brief talk about the Dangan Yankees on the last pod, it's like over a month ago, I wanted to hear more about what you guys think of stable/groups. What makes for a good stable? Is it just the best collection of members? Like the stable with the most ass kickers is then obviously the most ass kickingest group. If that is true, are there stables that didn't live up to their potential? And are there any that overperformed? What are some of your personal favorite stables? Glad to have the pod back.
My favorite stable is DX. No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite stable.
Like one we already mentioned, Los Guapos.
Yeah.
My father was a shitter. I don't know. My favorite stable. I'm trying to think.
There's a lot of good lucha ones. As I'm
I
like
say
just sitting.
Ishingun. Any of the Ricky Choshu stables.
I like Mad Blanky because the name's Mad Blanky. I'll be real. I think the Dragon Gate. I think those stables and groups. I think they have awesome designs and names like Berserk, and then it's a cool wolf. I don't really want to watch them though. That's how I feel about Mad Blanky. Mad Blanky. That's a cool ass design. Mad Blanky with the skull.
I think the most obvious one is Kai and Tai, and I don't think it's like the most collection of ass kickers, but I mean it's heels, so it's good that they're not. Like they do have ass kickers.
Yeah.
But I think it's more about getting a good mix of guys.
Yeah.
I think the most important part of a faction, like if it is a heel faction, is how good are they at getting their comeuppance.
Oh,
You
I
know what I
like Los.
mean?
I like Los Perez del Mal. That's actually probably my.
Oh yeah.
No, oh my God, no. I like Infernales. I like especially when the team was all like Ultimo Guerrero, Rey Bucanero. I liked when they had Atlantis and Tarzan Boy and Olympico.
Yeah, that's some of
I
the best stuff ever. That's
yeah, I really like all those like those stables.
That's what I was saying, man. Lucha has
Love
a lot
Pesta
of good
Negra.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peste Negra.
the Kingdom.
Yep. With
I know
Mexican Matt Taven.
what was fucking Paul? Why am I blanking on the name? Fucking Paul Heyman
Dangerous
in
Alliance.
WCW. Yeah,
Oh
That's
yeah, the
awesome.
Dangerous Alliance. Holy shit.
Of
Yeah, that's
course,
one that didn't live up to their potential because it wasn't around long enough.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Everything
but
we had was
like,
great. I would say the same thing about like the '97 Heart Foundation with like Pillman and Owen and Brett. That was not around long enough to be as great as it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like and maybe Aubrey, you can correct this. Because I don't know. I haven't seen enough of it. But like, how much of like Heart Foundation dick sucking is like the revisionism stuff? Like as a faction.
Oh, they were
What?
great, man. They were great.
Like
You gotta
I
go
understand.
watch that Canadian Stampede match. Also, what
I
they were doing was really cool, and it was
I
working.
understand that like them as a team, like or as like a group of wrestlers are like all really great, but I just wasn't sure if like as a stable, if they were if they lived up to that same hype. Does that make sense?
No, they didn't. They didn't live up to their potential. You got to watch that Canadian Stampede match I sent you, man. They were like super hot, and it
I
was
got distracted by a lot of other
good.
stuff this week, as you know.
Yeah, no, it's long, but no, they were fucking cool. They were good, but not Dangerous Alliance is the right answer to that one because they just weren't around long enough.
Yeah.
And then like they broke up the Enforcers when the Dangerous Alliance started, which is like a double whammy.
Yeah, it's like a
They were all in the group, but they stopped teaming together, and it's like, oh man, that was such a good run. It
I mean
just got
like
started.
it, the other thing too is like you have guys like every version of the like Four Horsemen that isn't like, you know, Arn, Tully, Oli, and Rick. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like all of those are like, you know, you're just trying to replicate something that isn't, it doesn't hit the same anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Wyndham Horseman is pretty raw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Horsemen's is probably an easy answer for something like this. Horsemen are cool. I like horses.
But like, I don't
I
think
like
there's any,
horses more than the horsemen.
I don't think
More
there's
than they do in
anything,
Japan.
I don't think there's anything
Maybe.
that makes a stable great, like specifically. I think there is a lot of different things that can make them great, but I don't think there's one thing that makes them great, if that makes sense.
They just have to make sense together.
Yeah. Like you just have to be
And
able to have like good chemistry.
yeah. All right, we ready for the second question?
Absolutely.
This one is a lot harder.
Yeah.
Per your request, here is a second dose of pros and cons. This time I'm wondering about titles/championships. Obviously, titles can represent the top of a given company or a certain division or style, but I also think that sometimes titles can represent something beyond this and even have their own ethos. I think the classic example of that is the Intercontinental title is often said to be the title that represents, quote, good matches. Another could be that the Another could be that the Open the Dreamgate title usually has bad matches. But I think
Yeah.
this can even go beyond ideas of quality. Like I feel that the KOD Openweight Championship often has a certain ethos that it represents and showcases. Even I have a hard time exactly articulating what that is. Are there any titles/championships that you feel have a certain ethos to them beyond their obvious function? Thanks for the great pods, guys. Sincerely, Connor. Thanks for the great questions, Connor.
That's like a really
Yeah,
smart.
thank you for giving us another question. I like,
That's like a really. That's some like shit I gotta think about. That's smart.
yeah,
The obvious one that I'm thinking of is too easy. It's the martial arts title that like
Yeah.
Inoki had in the different style fights.
um,
Would
I'm,
something like like the never open weight title, like the original intention of that, like how that turned into like the guys just like beat each
That's
other up and
perfect.
see who can take it? Because that's what I
That's
immediately
perfect.
thought about.
Yeah, that's a good
I
shout.
I, I guess like anything that it like strong like a big Japan like not death match but like the open weight like that's what it is, right? Open weight like strong BJ shit. I forget
Yeah,
the title name for that. But
yeah.
anything with that you immediately know it's gonna be some nasty punches, slaps. It's gonna be awesome. So that's an ethos there, I think.
I think
There
like,
are the comedy ones like the or the lower ones like the
Oh,
Gaora TV title stuff.
Osaka Pro has one that is exactly like that.
what
I
is it?
forget.
The Triple H title? Is that the like real big made out of cardboard one? Do you know what I'm talking about? The like Joshi thing?
I don't
I've
even know.
seen pictures of that, but I have no idea what it is. I'm sure
I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot in Joshi
Yeah, I don't
that
know
are
much
that
about it. I that was like the first one I thought of when you said comedy ones. Um, I think like what you said, Connor, about the Intercontinental title is kind of funny because it's like that is like what you hear all the time, like still to this day is like people be like, oh, it's the workhorse title, and like the Intercontinental title hasn't been that for the last like 30 years, but
well, yeah,
like,
and that's a function of the reason they put those built on those guys is so they could go main event a bunch of smaller shows like
mhm.
and have title defenses and work 300 days a year while like Hulk Hogan worked, 20
worked
days a year or
worked
whatever.
worked less, yeah, but he was,
Yeah,
making appearances and cutting promos and stuff like that and trying to sell tickets,
yeah. I
and
I was banging on the seedling title matches earlier, but that's definitely has an ethos to it. Like if you go watch those Beyond the Sea championship matches, like the Nanae Yoshiko, like that era, there's it's a lot like the strong BJ thing with like an endurance thing built into it.
um I kind of like some goofy titles too. Like the hardcore title I think is a good example. Or like the WCW hardcore title where it's like Terry Funk had it because it's just like he's just too good at hardcore matches that he can't lose them. Like I don't know, stuff like that.
There's a great one with Candido where he gets kicked by a horse. That's really good.
Hey,
Bringing
like,
it
you
back around to the
fucking
horses,
bastard! You
baby.
fucking bastard! Sticking
I,
fucking farting. It's like, oh my god, you feel bad for the
I
horse.
love uh, I love TV titles
Yeah,
because I like TV
yeah.
matches
Hmm
and I like
hmm
they keep them tight and they usually put them on somebody who can have good TV matches. This
I feel
might
like
not
TV
strictly
titles
be in
have
the purview.
struggled in the last like decade
Well,
or so, but
wrestling is
yeah,
a
I
TV
agree.
show now. It's kind of like what we were saying. They don't tour as much anymore or whatever. So it's like they're all kind of TV titles,
Yeah.
really. I liked this might not be in keeping with the theme of the question, but it's just one that I really love. Smoky Mountain had a Beat the Champ television title, and it was like you had the belt and they would draw somebody's name and you'd wrestle them every week. And then you got $1,000 every time you won. And
That's
if you
fucking
won
awesome.
5 in a row, they would like vacate the title and you get
You
10,
were.
and then it's like somebody else would get it. I always thought that was really cool.
That is a very cool title.
You could throw that on AEW and like really liven it up. Just change it up, you know?
Yeah,
that
because
would
they
be
already
different
kind of
and interesting.
they've already kind of like done that a little bit, where like with the like, oh, here's a $100,000 payout, like 6-man tag match or something. Like they do that kind of
I
stuff
wish
already.
they would do that more. That should be like a more common. It should just be like it used to be, that the winner gets paid more and the loser gets paid less.
Yeah.
And then you justify cheating, or you make it to where people aren't rolling their eyes at cheating, and you can actually like get some heat. I don't know. You would think a guy who claimed to watch a bunch of territories would know stuff like that, but like, or just like they used to do, like the Wahoo Greg Valentine match where there's like $2,000 in gold coins in a fishbowl, and like they're wrestling for the money.
But you know what they should bring back? They should bring back brass knuckle titles specifically.
Yeah, they should, but those were never actually like brass knuckle titles. Hardly ever.
With the brass knuckles. Yeah,
I swear to God.
I remember you saying that on the DSW episode.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Title name, but it is awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Great concept.
I
feel
always
like
thought that they were pulling out.
Regal would be a great brass knuckles champion.
You have to hide the brass knuckles. That's the thing. You can't get caught using them.
Whoever doesn't.
Yeah. It's the brass. It's not like the official name of it is the Brass Knuckle Championship, but you have to hide when you use the brass knuckles.
Whoever doesn't die first lives and gets the champion.
Or the opposite of that, where it's like it's the Brass Knuckle Championship, but like you have brass knuckles, but then you're still like you're hiding a different kind of weapon.
There you go.
So it's like
I win. I stuck the kendo pole up my ass. You can't beat that.
Yeah, you could probably get away with a kendo stick. Just you like wear the Terry Funk pants.
You guys have thoughts on kendo sticks? I know a lot of people hate them. I like them.
I like them.
They're sick. They make a cool sound and they hurt like shit.
A really cool sound.
Yeah, they look cool. Like they're expensible, you know? Like you can't just keep using it. Like if you hit somebody hard enough so many times, like eventually it just starts to like splinter and shatter, and you can't just keep
and that's
using
raw.
it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool shit.
Because like some of my favorite uses of chairs are when they get bent as fuck. Like I don't know. That's
I was thinking the other day about the Kevin Von Erich
or like
chair stuff we talked about, where they almost killed each other twice.
Yeah, those old like wooden chairs.
Yeah.
Or whenever you hit somebody with the chair, and like the cushion part pops out of it, so then like the chair is like sitting around.
It's just brain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's so beast. Yeah, sorry, we got real sidetracked there, but yeah, titles.
That's why the Connor questions are so good.
I agree.
Yeah, titles are indeed the coolest. They should have better titles. AEW has like
Gatoism right there. We need 4 titles.
AEW has so many titles, and then they like try and have matches to like condense titles, and then the titles still exist after that some fucking how. It is and they
You're just mad I'm strong heavyweight mega championship title holder, dude. So
hey man, I'm the universal champion.
He wins. He's the Universe Galaxy Championship, so he actually wins that. The Galaxy is bigger than the universe.
Jericho, greatest wrestler ever.
Call me Thanos.
I will not do that.
I got a cool picture of Thanos. I'll send it to you.
No! No! I immediately knew it was gonna fucking be something like that. No.
Send it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. To general, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Dude of the week is Olivia.
Is nude Thanos. No, it's Olivia.
Thing is veiny as fuck, bro. I'm sorry to talk
Bruh.
about that while we're talking about Olivia. Shout out.
Shout out.
She listens. Fellow Bestia Salvaje fan, so.
Bestia still out here. I need to. He is on the short list of people I need to watch
It's
more
a
of.
Goated guy.
It's like it's him and Blue Panther. Yeah, I don't know. I've been debating if I wanted to talk about it or not. Bring up the GWE stuff. Um, maybe on another episode. Maybe
Yeah.
because I think next week I'm bringing some lucha
Miz.
from one of my dives.
The Miz.
Probably.
Mike Mizanin.
I am not bringing unless Mike Mizanin has had a good match against Blue
Brady.
Panther. Yeah, unless he's had a
Blue Panther can do it.
Blue Panther could do it. Blue Panther could get a good match out of a goddamn stick. So like that's fair, but no, I need to I'm planning on watching more and more lucha this week. Hopefully I can do it more at work.
We might have an all lucha episode next week.
Oh, really?
I'm always game for that.
I was gonna say Dom will just bring indie lucha for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's awesome.
I probably was going to actually.
I feel like it's kind of what you watch mostly anyway. So.
Yeah, because that's where all the good stuff is.
Hey, can you send me that Ricky Marvin and Daga match? Thank you. All right, cool. But yeah, if you enjoyed this podcast, like it, leave a comment, just saying anything, please. Share it with your friends. We just, we want more people to hear this. We want to, you can listen to me shit on my own matches.
Good, y'all.
Listen to Different Style Whites new episode tomorrow? Question mark? Tuesday?
Yeah, and it's a good one. It's Seishin Kaikan Invasion.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I'll be sent one of the matches they cover this week, and it is raw as hell. They only cover raw as hell matches over on Different Style Whites. Dude, I was at work the other day listening to one of the episodes, and like I was like on the forklift getting pumped up because of the way you guys were talking about a match. Like, good podcast. Good podcast. Listen to it.
Yeah, southern guys.
Listen to any of the episodes of File Under Fire previous that you maybe have not listened to if you're new to the pod, or just listen to them again. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends. Subscribe or follow depending on what platform you follow on. Give us a rating if you can or haven't. Send us an email if you want to talk to us. fileunderfirepod@gmail.com. You can be featured right after the pros and conners segment every single week. Other than that,
any cool pictures of Thanos' dick.
True.
I almost changed my profile picture in the Discord back to Finley Dick this week. Anyway, we need to get out of here. We've been recording this for way too long.
Fucking love you.
Love you guys. Bye. We'll see you next week.
Bye.